Hey, recently I've been seeing several people ask whether or not it makes sense to sell DVDs on eBay. Well, in this video, to answer that question, we're going to take a look at my DVD sales for the last 30 days and see how much profit I actually made. So stay tuned and check it out. Hey, so here we are. This is a new sales report feature under the Performance tab in your Seller Hub. And what's great about this sales report is that it'll break down what your profit is after all your fees and taxes and even shipping costs are taken out. So this is a great way to look at individual sales like DVDs to see if there's any profit left after you have completed the transaction on the sale. So let's take a look. Most of my sales for the last 30 days have been DVDs. What's neat about this is you can see, okay, they tell you your selling cost, they break down eBay fees and shipping labels, and so on. But let's look at the individual ones. So right here, you'll see here's all of these are DVD sales. So the first number right here is the total that they collected in sales. So this is your gross number. They take out the 35 cents in fees. The total selling cost of $3.75 leaves you with a net of $1.24. Now, if you hover your cursor over this I for more information under total selling cost, you'll see that it includes the amount you paid to buy the USPS shipping labels on eBay. So this fee or cost here is inclusive of your shipping label. Now you may say, well, why then do you have this without, there's no way you ship this for 99 cents, which is true. So I don't know what happened here unless there are times where I print a label and then decide, oh, I could ship that cheaper first class instead of media mail. And so I cancel the label and then go back and print a new one. So that may be what happened here. So that might just be my selling fee right there is what I'm guessing without the shipping cost in there. So my default on DVDs for shipping is media mail. I know, and I do that because it is a flat $2.80. I know exactly what my costs are going to be, and I'm selling these for so cheap, especially, if they're used, so $4.99 basically for used, that if I did higher like first class rates, some of those first class are well over $3, and it would not leave me much left in profit. So my goal here is to make at least $1 on my profit. Otherwise, to me, it's not worth listing. So you'll see I do not list any DVDs for under $4.99. So my default on my used DVDs is $4.99, but that's not all of them. I will in some cases, like this Sea Wolves right here. This was a used DVD, and it most likely here was it was listed for $5.99, so the 40 cents in taxes made it $6.39. So I looked at comps, and I was able to determine I could get a little more, and so obviously I don't want to leave that extra dollar on the table. So here's how I do the listing. So what I do is I take the DVD in my hand, I scan it with my mobile app, my eBay mobile app. I look up solds, and I look to see if there are any solds at that $4.99 or higher price point. And if I see some that are higher, $5.99, $6.99, I will basically choose that listing, do a sell one like this, and I go in and create the listing on my mobile app, and I do the entire thing right there. And I usually do this while I am sitting and watching like sports on Sunday, watching football or something like that. So it's something that's simple to do while I'm doing another task, and I do not take my own pictures. So I will actually just use, usually it will default on DVDs, it'll default a picture. and I will take that picture and use it. And it is really simple. It takes me about 30 seconds to do a listing. So I don't mind when I only get $1.24 off of a net sale. I don't mind that number because it's literally no extra effort on my part because I'm sitting there watching TV, and I wouldn't be doing this anything else anyway. So I'm really literally making money while I am sitting there watching sports on TV. So let's take a look. A lot of these are newer. So you'll see now this was a used one. So these first 1, 2, 3, 4 here were all used sales, and you can see I'm making, for the most part, I'm making $1. This is, take 280 out of that, so that's $1.20, $1.24, $2, $1.16. So I'm making just over $1 to $2 maybe on used DVDs. And then now my newer one, so this one here you can see is brand new and sealed. This is new and sealed, new, and I'm able to make a little more on these. So here I'm at $3.68, $1.50, $5, $3.78, $5.58. Here's a $2. This one was new, but I looked like it would only sell for $5.99, so I made 2 on that. Let's see, 3, 7, 5, 6, 5, and so on. So most of them, you'll see, most of my sales are new. But looking at these numbers, they do add up. So, if you've got a bunch of them and you don't mind, like I said, if you can just sit and do the listing while you are doing something else, like just watching TV or listening to a podcast or music or something like that. Here's a $10 one, a $10 sale, got $5 off of that one. Here's some other stuff in here. Here's a $10 sale, $5 off of that. So it looks like on $10 movies, you're making about $5 off of those. Let's see. Yep. So about $5 is generally what you're clearing. Here's one I actually sold for basically $14.99. They paid $1.24 in tax, so I got $9.81 off of that. So I did get a few decent sized ones. Most of my new sales were between $5 and $10. My used ones go for $4.99 up to $9.99, but for the most part, it'd be $4.99, $5.99. On my used ones. And so you can see here's for a couple more DVD sales right here. Here's one that was $5.99, another $5.99, $5.99, $4.99. So you're making $1 to $2 on those. So overall, not anything spectacular. It is it's a difficult thing to accomplish, to do, to make a lot of money. It's not difficult to actually list. They're very simple and easy to list. But as you can see, I wanted to show you from my actual sales how much money you would potentially make off of a DVD sale on eBay. What I do like about eBay is that they do not take a whole lot of fees on your sales for something like a media. The percentage is pretty low. Most of the fees are coming out of the shipping. So like I said, $2.80 off of all of these. So $2.80 out of that $3.93. So $1.13 was my fee on that. Let's take this $4.99 one. So take $2.80 out of that, and you're left with less than $1 fee on that one. Same thing, take $2.80 off of this, and you're left with about $1. So I'm paying about $1 in fees. So you do, if you sell below, as you can see, if you sell below $4.99, that you're going to have a hard time, making much money. So you want to make sure that you're selling at least, that $4.99 price range. And I do see a lot of other sellers selling below that, but they may not be selling them in the cases. They may not be doing first class shipping. They might be doing cheaper shipping. That's about the only way that would make sense. Or they're doing some kind of so much quantity that they're getting a better rate than what eBay is giving me. Okay, so that is my eBay DVD sales for the last 30 days on eBay.
Now, you really want to keep in mind that your buy cost is going to be very important on these DVDs. So yes, when I'm showing you that I'm making at least $1 off of these DVDs, well, that would be if these literally were free, like DVDs that you already owned maybe, or that somebody donated to you, but they're actually, in most cases, there's going to be a cost to buying these DVDs. So if you were going at a garage sale and picking up a used DVD for $1, which is a typical buy cost at a yard sale, that wouldn't make a lot of sense for you to turn around and try to sell that on eBay. So these DVDs that I actually acquired came from a huge mega haul I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I bought over 4,000 DVDs from this one person, literally from an individual who is a collector of DVDs. And so the buy cost on these was literally around 30 cents at the most. So that actual dollar profit isn't technically a dollar profit. eBay wouldn't be my go-to for moving the DVDs because of that, but especially used. So to be upfront, if it's a used DVD, and I could only sell on eBay, I wouldn't even bother with it. I might still scan it just in case it's a highly sought after, rare, discontinued, or out of print DVD. But for the most case, I wouldn't be buying like large lots of used DVDs to try to sell on eBay, because it's going to be really hard at a $4.99 price point, and your buy cost is 25 or 30 cents. It's going to be hard to make a living making 50 to 75 cents on a DVD. Since these all came from a huge lot, most of them were sealed. So I know the sealed ones I could get higher, closer to the $10 range than the $5 range. So there's more money to be made there. But really, the reason I got them was because I am ungated in DVDs on Amazon. So most of those 4,000 DVDs went on Amazon. So these are all ones that were rejects from Amazon that either I could not list, or that it wasn't enough profit on Amazon. And believe it or not, I'm actually able to sell some of these new DVDs for more on eBay than what they were selling for on Amazon, which is kind of surprising. So new DVDs, I would always go ahead and scan and check to see if it would make sense. If you could sell them for, in that $9.99 price range or more even on eBay, it might be worth doing. It doesn't take a lot of effort to actually list them. As I said in the video where I was showing you the profit numbers, I'm literally taking my phone, scanning. I scan the DVD barcode. It pulls up on the eBay app. I select, one of the solds that is the price range that I'm looking for, sell one like this, and I just go through, make whatever modifications. Like I go in to make the shipping modifications that I'm going to be doing media mail, and that it's free. So all of mine were free shipping, then I use media mail. So that's how I did all of my DVDs on eBay. It's all free shipping. I do media mail. And then when I go to actually ship them, if it's cheaper, and during Q4, the rates went up, so it never was cheaper. I shipped all of my DVDs for $2.80 media mail. But now that the prices have adjusted somewhat, sometimes it's actually a couple pennies less to ship first class, so I will definitely do that. And I'm literally just taking a bubble mailer that I got free from my store. You get free eBay supplies with a eBay store. So I order these. I take the DVD, throw it in the mailer, seal it, slap a label on it, and I'm done. It takes a minute maybe to ship, and it takes like 30 seconds to a minute to list. So I don't mind doing that. Again, it's a hard way to do this as a niche. Like if you're only going to be a DVD seller, you have to move literally, thousands of these potentially. I would say it's probably a hard way to make a living on doing it. But if you've got a bunch sitting around and you're just going to donate them, might be worth taking a scan on them, see if you could sell it for five to $10 and get a couple dollars out of your merchandise before you actually have to donate it. I appreciate you sticking around, and if you have not checked out that haul video, I did do the haul video. There might be a couple for the DVD hauls, so go back and check that out. And if you have not already, like this video and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos coming up on how-to and tips on selling on eBay and Amazon. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.